Welcome back to Hello Stockholm 2016, the third edition of this wonderful indoor grass frisbee tournament here in Bosan, Stockholm, the nicest sport area in the whole country that we have the chance to visit today and tomorrow.
Just happen to be watching the nicest sports in the world, ultimate frisbee.
Right? So basically, where else would we be today? Nowhere.
And if you're not here, I have to say you're missing out.
But good that you're following us online. So in front of us right now we have the second quarter final for the ladies division, where we have Götelaborg, a team being mostly made of players from the west coast of Sweden, Gothenburg, E6, and I think most of them, if not all of them, are playing for the women national team of Sweden.
Okay, so they're quite good.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I've met a lot of these girls along different games, different opportunities, and all of them are very, very great players, very beautiful to watch, lots of very impressive throws, nice moves, always secure hands, good decisions, and they've been playing for many years, so they know each other by heart, which is always it's always nice to watch teams that have good connections.
Absolutely. And against them we have Salaspils.
Salaspils coming from Latvia. One of those, I think it's one of the first teams that was created in the country, but Latvia has definitely, over the last couple of years, taken a huge step in developing the sport. So it's a lot of teams there now, lots of ladies teams, and all of them usually playing at a very high level indoor. If I'm not mistaken, quite a few girls in this Salaspils version are actually pick-up players from other women teams in Latvia.
Okay, interesting. So it's kind of like a Latvian all-star team.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure they know each other very well as well, and
Latvia's not that big of a country, I suppose.
No, I guess you can say that. And here you see one of those very nice catches, very nice fake from player number 1, Stina Tim, who manages to get her defender totally off balance there.
And this Götelaborg team is moving the disc well, getting a big gain upfield.
As you can probably see on the video as well, all those ladies, at least on the Swedish side, are very tall, which is a great advantage to have in this sport.
Yeah, the Swedish team. Oh, and there they go with their first point.
First point scored by Annika Lindqvist, number 9 in this Götelaborg team. She's definitely a E6 and national team player.
So after a few turnovers there from each side, Götelaborg able to get the first point of the game. Was that a break, or did they start on offense?
You're asking me for too.
Well, regardless, they're winning now.
They're winning. They will start the next point in defense. Let's see what Salaspils answers with.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see early on in this game if Salaspils if they're able to hang with this Götelaborg team that's made up of exceptional Swedish players. But I was also watching Lynx from Estonia, and I think they're in a similar situation. Lots of young players that play a lot together, have really good chemistry, and they're quick.
The lady with the disc now, number 9. That's Sirule. I've watched a couple of games this tournament already. I think she's, for now, definitely the MVP of this Salaspils team. But that didn't really... That wasn't enough.
Yeah, you jinxed her.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No, it wasn't you. It was a good defensive play by Götelaborg.
Oh. And a nice and easy throw and catch. Good connection between number 2, Carolina Hagerby, and I think it was Anneli Andersson who scored.
Yes.
Yes. with the number 019.
That's a good number.
I guess so.
I have to say, I watched Götelaborg earlier, and they were playing it pretty calm and pretty smooth. This game, they look a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more energetic, and they look very intimidating, I have to say.
Yeah, I had the pleasure to play against them today for their first game and get them to warm up, I guess. They are very...
Seems like you did a good job.
Yeah, they are a very impressive bunch of girls to meet because, as I say, they are all of them very experienced, very secure. They know how to put the pressure on their opponents, so they know how to take advantage of whatever situation they get into, which is again very impressive to watch. Not always that nice to play against. Here you go, Salaspils getting the disc forward and a nice forehand. Nice blade forehand that goes straight in the hands of the Salaspils players there. She was quite alone, she was ready for it. Nice execution.
And so now Salaspils is on the board, 1-2, trailing, but early in this game, I'd say they still have a good chance of making this a good match.
Yeah, and I mean, this team is definitely known for never giving up. I don't think they will stop playing regardless of the scoreboard. They will keep playing all along, fighting for every point, every disc.
And Götelaborg now trying to get out of this tough pressure D from Salaspils. Really active on the mark. Oh, and there it is, 77 with the D. We don't know who that is.
77 is Santa Mushaika.
Santa with a huge D. Now Salaspils has a chance to tie this up. And looks like a backhand mark. After 3 fakes, she gets it to her open cutter.
Which goes into the hands of Dace Cerule, who is making up for me jinxing her earlier by a very nice executed score.
So all of a sudden it's tied 2-2. Salaspils showing some nice movement there. Good, really good aggressive D.
And let us remind you, it's a quarterfinal here at Hello Stockholm 2016. So there is a little bit to play for. None of those teams wants to be the losing one. So for sure, those girls will fight all the way.
I believe Götelaborg, or at least many of the Götelaborg players, have been in the finals of Hello Stockholm before.
Actually not.
No.
It's the first time the West Coast is making the trip to the East Coast for this tournament. The finals of the two...
Oh, huge bid! Was that Annika? No, who was that? Number 8?
No, there is no number.
It was probably Stina or Suzanne. Okay, so this is the first time the West Coast has come over for Hello Stockholm.
Exactly. The first edition, the final was opposing Valkyria, the hosting team, to a French pickup.
Oh!
And here you go, number 9 again, making herself useful for this Salaspils team. A very good pickup player to have. It looks like she usually plays for another team called Moments in Latvia, who is, I believe, the leading team in Latvia at the moment.
Okay. Well, they're certainly lucky to have her then. Number 9, putting on a show here for the last couple of points from Salaspils, who, after a slow start, have come back to take 3 points in a row.
And taking the lead. This will be interesting to see the reaction of...
Oh, and a dropped pull! And even though this is indoors, that is a turnover.
This is very interesting. Dropping the pull is really not in the habit of those very experienced players. If it was a bit of tiredness or just losing attention for a while, let's see. This is a tricky situation for Götelaborg.
Oh, and a high pass to the end zone. She got it.
very nice assist from number 9, Dace, who goes in the hand of her teammate. She was ready for that catch.
I'm gonna say Manta, 6. That could have been Manta Poduma.
It was a very nice catch.
Yes.
In any case.
Under pressure, getting up for it.
There. So now, Götelaborg, with all their experience, still gets the pressure on them a little bit.
So here we go.
But I watched one of the games earlier today against Lynx from Estonia, where I think they were also down by 2, and at the end of the game.
Oh, another big D! Right into the cameras. Hope you liked that at home.
Number 77, Santa Moseika. She definitely wanted that disc. She was there.
Oh, and right back at ya. Götelaborg with a big D, number 15.
Emilia Bergadal wasn't about to let Salaspils go away with that so easily. So now the disc is back in Götelaborg's hands. To number 2, Carolina.
And they will score.
And here you go. The score for Anneli Andersson.
Woohoo! All right, well, that point's got my heart bumping a little bit.
That's what I was talking about. I think definitely this Götelaborg E6 national team, bunch of players, they won't let themselves impressed by being down by 2. Even if indoor 25 minutes games, being led by 2 can be actually quite a hard handicap to come back to. But they keep playing their game. They tighten up their offense, their defense, and here you go.
Yeah, I mean, when you have this much experience, you've seen it all. So being down 2 points maybe is not as big of a deal as it is for somebody who's a little bit newer.
That's for sure. And when you know your teammates so well, you know exactly what to do to get good execution. You don't even have to put your head down. You know what to do to get it back. So here we go.
Oh, number 9 puts it to the end zone.
Fantastic catch from, I think it was again number 6, Monta Poduma. Very nice catch from the top of her fingertip.
Extending a little bit. I don't know where she got those few extra centimeters. I didn't think she was going to get there.
It's all in your head, Andrew. If you think you're told, you're told.
All right.
You remember that.
I'll keep that in mind for the future.
That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. I mean, Salaspils had a bit of a rough start, but those girls aren't gonna give it up so easily.
No way.
They stayed in the game, and now they are actually putting the show and putting Götelaborg under pressure a little bit.
Well, that pole sailing out of bounds, so Götelaborg will take it from the brick mark.
Let's see if they can use this to their advantage and come back into the maybe a little bit tight and the score a little bit, be back in the race, get some more, get the confidence back.
Oh! Trying to sneak it up the line, maybe a little bit too fast.
I haven't seen those girls in that situation that often before, I can tell you. Maybe the East Coast air doesn't work that way.
Air's a little bit thinner over here, maybe. Not so much salt. All right, so Salaspils turning it around. Quickly over the top.
There you go, a very nice put again from number 7. Santa. I didn't see who caught it, but it was very nice execution again.
Yeah.
They have the momentum on their side now, Salaspils. They are in one of those moments in a game where everything you do is working. You get the flow. You have the good communication.
3-point lead. They've got to be feeling pretty good, but they cannot let down their guard because this Götelaborg team, they can strike very quickly, and I would not count them out at any point in this game.
No, and it's 17 minutes played in this game, or 15, so A little bit over 10 minutes to go. And again, Götelaborg, a team that is very experienced, and they know how to pull themselves up when it's needed. So now is the time for reaction. Let us see what they come up to. If maybe they'll set up some play, something to get some easy connections.
Looks like they'll have a short field from that pole. It went out of bounds pretty far up the field.
That puts Götelaborg in a rather good situation. Let's see if they manage to capitalize on that.
Oh, they're gonna go back and take the brick. Interesting choice. Maybe showing some of their veteran wisdom here, rather than trying to force it off the line.
We get the information from the team.
Okay.
It was actually a bad goal.
Oh, okay, and a quick D. So Salaspils now trying to move it quickly. Looks like there might have been a little bit too quick. So number 49 with the disc. Having a hard time finding someone downfield, but she'll dump it. And a break throw.
Very, very nice. This is so pretty to look at. It looks so easy.
Oh, number 9 strikes to the end zone. 77!
Catching it without an ounce of hesitation. It was there. Now the situation starts to look pretty dark from
yes.
From the Götelaborg side. You can see that the heads are looking down a little bit. But let's see. I mean, again, those girls are not born yesterday. They've been in tough situations before. Very interesting tournament for those girls, maybe. Their first Hello Stockholm 2016 third edition. First time they make the trip here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an in-between format, somewhere in between indoors and outdoors. It could be hard to adjust if you're not used to playing in these kind of conditions.
For sure.
So here we go. The sidelines are getting up here for Salaspils. Trying to use the heights. Annika will come down with it in the end zone. That's a full field huck.
Was it from Carolina Hagerbin, number 2?
I believe it was.
That's actually the best options they can go for now. They have the throws, they know how to throw it, and they know how to catch them. That's very efficient. Doesn't take too long to score. The time is playing against them now, so it's getting very crucial for Götelaborg to show that they are still in the race.
Was that the 5-minute warning I just heard? I think so. We're under 5 minutes now, so the pressure is on. If Götelaborg can get a D here and score, they're only within 2. I mean, they're only 2 points away, so there's still a chance.
There's still a chance. It's never over. At that level, the teams are pretty even. It's really your mental strength, your capacity to keep your chill that makes the difference.
But so far, number 9 and number 77 in Salaspils have really been putting the hurt on Götelaborg. Salaspils in black now on offense. Götelaborg going to come in, putting the mark on the brick. Forehand force. Big downfield forehand. Oh, Salaspils, was there a foul?
Yeah, it wasn't a clean defense anyways. There seems to be some discussion if that turnover was fair without any contact, or if it's been done a little bit outside the rules. They don't seem to be agreeing, so the disc will go back.
So that's a contested foul. Disc will come back. Everybody resets to their positions. And here we go again. So the players have 10 seconds to throw the disc, if you've never watched Ultimate before. Oh, and a nice little break off the mark there. 77 has the disc. Will she look end zone? No, she's gonna get it to the middle. Pressure from Götelaborg. Oh, and there's a strike to the end zone. Number 9 gets it.
There you go. Another fantastic score from number 9, Tasha.
Some very nice blades from the Salaspils team. They can throw it quickly into the end zone. before anybody even realizes that the disc is in the air, all of a sudden it's a point.
I was actually, while we were watching the last point, Andrew, I was looking at the statistics from the past 2 editions of this tournament, and Salaspils actually ranked 5th place last year, which is pretty good. They made it quite far. 2 years ago they were 7th, so there is definitely a good progression in this team, and I wouldn't be surprised from what we see now if we actually see them a little bit higher even at the end of this tournament. They were actually seeded 4th at the beginning of this tournament, which I would say is pretty representative of what we're seeing on the field.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get up this big on such an experienced team like Götelaborg, you know that. Oh, it's up into the end zone.
But again, Salaspils was there. They were expecting that throw. They were right in the trajectory for an easy interception, actually.
Yeah, had way better position on D there. So here we go, Salaspils trying to put this game away pretty much. Up 8-4.
They do that looking so easily. They don't even look tired. The legs must start to be feeling this last 25 minutes though, and here you go. Beautiful forehand blade. A little bit daring. The defender was there, but I guess playing on their good momentum, that went straight where it was supposed to go.
Sometimes
9-4.
9-4. Salaspils with an impressive lead now. I would be.
There is less than a minute left to play. I think I would not have bet on that, but it looks like the game will be over when the time is over.
Yeah,
which will be pretty soon. I can tell you that it's probably been a long time that the girls on the Götelaborg side haven't been in this situation. Here we go, another very nice pull from Salaspils, who puts it right at the end of the end zone in a corner, giving them all the time in the world to set up their defense.
Oh my goodness. And there's a desperation hug. I don't know if that's even going to come back in bounds. So Salaspils has put so much pressure on this Götelaborg team that they couldn't even get it out of their own end zone. They had to huck it downfield and hope
for the best.
Hope for the best. But Salaspils will take over now. All they have to do is hang on to the disc pretty much, and this game is theirs.
Yeah, exactly. We heard while you were talking, Andrew, the jingle for the time being over. So at the end of this point, as the point difference is larger than 3, the game will be over for Salaspils.
So this is it. They're just playing for show now.
Enjoying every throw of this game. It's so beautiful to watch. Very nice quarterfinal for this. And here you go. This is the score from number 4 who finishes this game.
Well, either way, it was a nice, whoever it was,
very nice,
well done.
Very interesting game to watch, Andrew.
I have to say,
didn't go the way I would have expected, but very impressive play of Salaspils, who actually started by being down and didn't look like they were finding each other, but definitely made a great comeback and didn't give a chance to Götelaborg to ever join the squad.
What's my name on the paper?
I don't know.
Coach?